On this episode of The Balancing Act, making sure you're financially prepared to live comfortably in your later years means taking the necessary steps ahead of time to plan for your future. Today, we'll sit down with Miles Financial Group and get some key pointers on how to properly plan your retirement strategy. There's something about the festive flavors of fresh Mexican food that can always bring families and communities together. We'll get a taste of that today as we dive into the historic legacy that Rodrigo's Mexican Grill continues to bring to the Los Angeles area. Figuring out your next steps after being involved in an accident can be overwhelming. We'll take a look at how one personal injury law firm is fighting to make sure you understand all of your legal options. These stories and more today on The Balancing Act.
Well, living the American dream requires a certain level of financial independence. And as we get older, we need to make sure that we properly prepared ourselves for our golden years ahead. Making sure our retirement funds are optimized for safety, income, and growth should be the main mission for each and every single one of us. And joining us today to talk about it are brothers Billy Miles and Brian Miles of Miles Financial Group. Welcome, guys. Thanks so much for being a part of the show.
Thank you. Thank you.
Absolutely. Look, you know, your firm handles everything involved in properly preparing yourself for environment for retirement. Tell me a little bit about it.
Sure. You know, we started Miles Financial Group to help people that were planning to retire and those folks that are already retired. Really create the security and peace of mind that they deserve as they move into the next phase of their financial life. You know, many folks are concerned about the stock market and inflation and taxes and protecting their estate. So, you know, we map out the next 30 to 35 years of their financial life so they can sleep at night and have the confidence to know that they can retire and stay retired.
Absolutely. You know, right now, in this current economy, this is like almost paramount. You help people put together a clear blueprint and strategy. What are some of the key points that go into building a really good retirement portfolio?
Yeah, that's a great question. Our retirement planning process is called the Milestone Retirement Blueprint. And in that process, there are 5 key areas that we like to focus on. Number 1 is income planning. I host a radio show in California, and we talk about on the show all the time that income is the most important outcome in your retirement. And so we start with income and how to ensure that you have enough income to last for the rest of your life. Next, we shift into investment planning, where we focus on no market risk strategies that gives you the upside potential of the market with none of the downside risk. So you ultimately receive contractual guarantees that you can never lose money.
Oh, wow.
From there, we shift into tax planning and then healthcare planning, including both Medicare and long-term care. And then finally, we wanted to make sure that we focus on estate planning so they can secure their legacy for generations to come.
Well, just like regular income, I mean, when you're talking about investments, there are certain strategies that have to be employed to guarantee you don't run into tax issues, right?
No, you're absolutely right. You know, most folks have saved for retirement either in 401ks, IRAs, or other tax-deferred vehicles. And the challenge with that is that we're currently experiencing some of the lowest tax rates in the last 30 or 40 years.
But, you know, every administration that comes in tries their best to figure out how to cut into that, right? How can you prepare today for what may happen 4 years from now or 4 years after that?
Yeah, well, you know, in January 2026, we have new tax tables, or basically the old tax tables, coming back into effect. So that means that we have guaranteed tax increases on the horizon. So to prepare for that now, we're helping many families move from the tax deferred bucket into retirement vehicles that offer tax-free growth and ultimately tax-free income so they can be insulated from some of these upcoming tax changes.
Your firm's a little different because you have in-house attorney counsels working together with professional financial planners.
Sure.
So what's the important piece of having, or important reason for having, in-house attorneys like yourself?
Well, one of the key things that we try to stress to clients is you want to try to avoid probate. The court's making a decision on what happens with your money.
And I'm telling you, my family just went through that. Like, it was the most ridiculous thing. And now, 6 months later, there's still people still coming out of woodwork.
Yeah.
Right? Go ahead, I'm sorry.
And that's the key right there. If we do proper estate planning early on, we can avoid that process. That probate process can take 6 months, a year, sometimes even 2-3 years to finish. And the sooner we can get the families to understand, if you put a plan in place, your wishes, your desires, your wants, you can take care of your family not only while you're still alive, living into your older ages, but for future generations.
Yeah, you know, we have a family member who passed away and left a significant estate. However, as we started digging into this, we started realizing there was a couple of things he didn't do. You know, he didn't sign this thing over here, he didn't sign that over there, and
right.
you know, next thing you know, you got lawyers coming out of the woodwork trying to figure out, you know, how to get you.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a key thing. A lot of times people set up an estate plan. They, maybe go online and, do the little programs that they have there, but then they forget to fund the trust, put their assets into the trust to make sure they go exactly where they want. And what I tell my clients all the time is, we're going to do this today, but in the future, we need to come in and, periodically upgrade it and make sure everything is in the proper place as we go on.
If there's one thing you wanted our viewers to take away from this, what would it be? What would it be?
It's that you work hard to get to where you are at this stage of your life. Mm-hmm. Make sure you take the necessary steps to protect it, to create income that you can never outlive, and to really make sure that your family is taken care of, not just during your lifetime, but even for the next generation to come.
And if people wanted to get more information, where would they go?
They'll just simply go to our website at milesfinancialgroup.com.
And they can catch you in your radio show. What was that again?
The Miles Financial Show.
All right,
every Saturday and Sunday.
Thank you so much, gentlemen, for being here today, okay? Really, honestly, thank you. And of course, if you want more information, you can always go to our website, thebalancingact.com. We'll be back right after this. For our next story, we've whipped up something special. You don't want to miss this.
For over half a century, Rodrigo's Mexican Grill has been a staple in the greater Los Angeles and Orange County communities, bringing fresh food and families together. Today, we'll take an inside look at what makes Rodrigo's a signature landmark for great Mexican flavor.
My name is Rick Frazier, president and owner of Rodrigo's Mexican Grill. Rodrigo's Mexican restaurant has been in business since 1972.
Rodrigo's is one of the most amazing family-driven Mexican restaurants here in Southern California. It's been a staple for over 50 years, and we're looking forward to the next 50 years of making amazing, fresh food for you guys. And I love what I do, and I love being a chef, and I love being a part of this restaurant group.
There's a lot of history here, with authentic Mexican recipes that have been passed down for generations. Let's talk about some of the things that make Rodrigo's unique.
We've been in business for over 50 years. We're very proud of that. We're family owned and operated. Part of the success of being in business for 50 years is building relationships. We have great relationships with our vendors, building relationships with our guests. We have customers that's come with us in the 70s, and their kids have grown up with us, and now their grandkids are growing up with us. And one of the most important aspects of our business are relationship with our employees. With employees who have been with us since day one, 50 years, brothers and sisters, their kids work for us, and now their grandkids are working for us. One of the things that makes Rodrigo's unique is that we make our food fresh daily. We have cooks that come here at 7 o'clock in the morning, and they're doing nothing but prepping food and getting ready for the day. It takes a lot of dedication, a lot of skill, a lot of hard work. We're very grateful for them being part of our restaurant, and we would not be successful without them. The customer experience at Rodrigo's is very important to us. We want our customers to come into a fun, inviting environment, get great customer service. We want our guests to be able to come for us for birthdays, holidays, family gatherings, coming home after baseball practice to get a nice meal at a good value. And that's the reason why Rodrigo's Mexican Grill has been successful in California for over 50 years.
Obviously, there's something to be said about food that keeps people coming back for 5 decades. Walk us through some of the signature dishes that people have come to know and love at Rodrigo's.
Our steak fajitas are absolutely the freshest you can possibly get. One big thing about Rodrigo's is that we do cut all of our vegetables fresh every day. We do our guacamole, our salsa every day. When it comes to the steak fajitas, we are cutting our delicious onions, our Spanish onions, our peppers, and we're cutting our meat daily. And we're also marinating it in a delicious Rodrigo style marinade, which is absolutely incredible. And what it does is it lends an amazing flavor for a sizzling fajitas that comes out to you. And it's one of our staples, and we love it. Part of our dish of the fajitas is the presentation. Obviously, it comes out in a hot skillet. It comes out sizzling hot. But not only that, there's the tons of health benefits are very clear. Obviously, it's keto friendly. It's just strictly vegetables and meat. It's an amazing, option when it comes to the keto diet. But not only that, but it's the freshness that we're looking for. It's being able to cut those vegetables fresh every day, being able to cut that meat every day and marinate it, the night before, 24 hours for that day. It's part of what we do. It's a constant process. We've been doing this for so long that it's been ingrained in some of my chefs where, if it's not done the right way, it's not done at all. And that's pretty much how we work our kitchen, of guests that come and they want the exact same thing. And that's what we do. We do really good fajitas, and we do them 100% all the time. One of our most amazing items here at Rodrigo's Mexican Grill is our 2-item combo. And with that, you have our delicious freshly made rice and beans. And you can include any combination of a taco, a tamale, enchilada, the chili relleno, the chili colorado, or the chili verde, all included with that. So you can pick and choose whatever you'd like. One of our amazing dessert options is our house-made churros. And this is something that we've made just specifically for you. It's an incredible dessert. It's made with traditional pâte choux, and we deep fry it, and then we roll it in a cinnamon sugar topping. And then with that comes a delicious Mexican abuelita chocolate sauce. And it's just absolutely incredible. It's a great way to end your night.
What does the future hold for Rodrigo's Mexican Grill?
Rodrigo's Mexican Grill has been in business for 50 years. We are a family-owned and operated business. We started in 1972. My grandparents started the business then. We are 4 generations strong. I'm part of the 3rd generation, and I have now nephews and nieces who are part of the 4th generation who are starting up in business as well. We're excited for our future and looking forward to serving generations to come.
So when you're in the mood to experience authentic Mexican flavor, give Rodrigo's Mexican Grill a try.
If you're in Southern California and you're looking for the best Mexican food, come to Rodrigo's Mexican Grill. Always fresh, always the best.
For more information about Rodrigo's Mexican Grill, visit their website at www.rodrigos.com. And of course, visit our website at thebalancingact.com.
When legal aid is required, what you need most is someone you can trust, as we find out in this next story.
Accidents happen all around us, and when they do, it can be a devastating ordeal trying to understand what your next steps should be. Fortunately, the personal injury attorneys at King Law Firm are here to help.
My name is Kenneth King, and I'm the owner and principal attorney of the law offices of Kenneth King and the King Law Firm. The law offices of Kenneth King and the King Law Firm was basically born out of the need to help the underserved. For 2 decades, I've been representing farm workers and people that are underserved and not represented properly. A decade ago, we branched off, left the big corporate firms, and started the law offices of Kenneth King and the King Law Firm, and developed ourselves in a niche in Southern California where people were not getting proper legal attention, proper legal advice, and were not being represented. So we opened up, and here we've been for over a decade representing those that have been injured through the fault of others.
Personal injuries can add up to be pretty expensive. And when someone else is at fault, it's always best to understand your legal options for compensation.
Personal injury is broad. Within that area, our firm specializes in the car accidents. We specialize in dog bites. We specialize in slip and fall, trip and fall, workplace accidents, not workers' compensation, but workplace accidents where there's bad equipment or something causes you injury while you're working. A little known fact, or something that's not common to everyone, is the second you get into an accident, the insurance company is not there to help you out. People think I pay my premium, so obviously if someone else causes me injury and they have insurance, insurance is gonna step up and do the right thing by me. That's not right. From the second you are injured, the insurance company is going to try and find a way to minimize your injuries, minimize your damages, and lower the payout to you. So the most important thing you can do right away is seek medical attention and call the law offices of Kenneth King. We will guide you through the whole process.
So, what are some of the most common concerns that people have after they've been in an accident?
The first step in evaluating on whether you have a meritorious or a valid claim is, are you injured? You ask yourself, am I injured? And a lot of people say, I feel okay. I just got rear-ended, but I feel okay. Most injuries take 24, 48, 72 hours. So if you were injured and it's someone else's fault, the best thing you can do to protect yourself is seek medical attention, document what happened, and start an official record. One of the first questions clients ask is, how long is this going to take? And the answer is, it depends. And that's not being coy, that's the truth, because your body is unique. Everyone's body is unique, and you're injured. The personal injury case, you are injured, and it's going to take as long as it takes for you to recover. I don't want you feeling good one morning and saying, okay, that's it. I want you to have permanent, good, actual relief that lasts. So when you are recovered from your injuries, that's how long it will take. It is not expensive to secure a personal injury attorney. Personal injury attorneys, especially my firm, we specialize in helping people that don't have the resources necessarily to get the medical treatment, or helping people that don't know what to do in a situation. And so we work on contingency. What that means is you do not pay anything to us unless we recover money for you. We put our business on the line for you. We front all of the money, and you do not pay unless we recover money and put it in your pocket.
We see attorney billboards all throughout Southern California. How can I be sure that I'm hiring the right firm for my case?
Here in Southern California, you can't go 5 blocks down the freeway without seeing a billboard for a personal injury attorney. They don't specialize in personal injury. What they specialize in is volume. They specialize in getting clients in the door. They don't specialize in taking care of you. The King Law Firm, we specialize in the client. You will meet with me personally before we even take on your case. And you will have access to me via my cell phone, via in-person meetings, from the very beginning of your case all the way through a jury trial if it comes to that. We are smaller so that we can dive deep into your case and really work the case up while getting to know you. It's important that you have that relationship with your attorney because it's a partnership. I'm vested in your recovery, both financially and your physical well-being, so you need to be vested with me.
So if you have questions regarding a personal injury case, contact the King Law Firm for a free consultation.
The last thing I want everyone to understand before they walk away is that the second you are injured, the insurance company is not your friend. They are not looking to find a way to make you whole or take care of you. They're trying to minimize your claim. So immediately upon an accident occurring, call a good attorney that you trust and document your injuries. Go see a doctor. Your health is number one.
For more information about the King Law Firm, visit their website at personalinjuryking.com. And of course, visit our website at thebalancingact.com.
Does insurance seem complicated? Don't worry. Our next story has you covered.
Small businesses are an anchor of the U.S. economy. There are around 31 million small businesses in America, and they generate the majority of jobs in the country. Whether you own a restaurant, a construction company, a clothing store, a franchise, or anything in between, Lewis & Plummer Benefits is here to help.
Business owners are risk takers. They have this great product or this great idea, and they go out and they start a business. But fairly quickly, they realize they have to buy inventory. They have to manage a sales team. They have to hire employees and offer group benefits. That's where we come in. We take the complicated stuff like group benefits and we make it simple. We manage this for them so that they can do what they do best, grow their business and produce profit.
With boutique-style service where they take the complicated and make it simple, Lewis & Plummer Benefits is committed to being your trusted advisor.
Our business is different. We believe that the best experience that you can have is one in which you're dealing with someone who knows your company. So we personalize your service. You have an agent assigned to you. We don't deal with brokers. And frankly, we have no affiliation with any single carrier. At the end of the day, I don't care about how much commission they're going to pay. I want to find a plan that works for your team, not a policy.
So let's talk about voluntary employee benefits and why you should use them in your company.
Voluntary benefits are very important. Voluntary benefits offer your employees the same sort of thing that they can get on the individual market, only richer. And at the same time, they can supplement the existing health plans that are in place. Remember, on the individual market, there are rules in place and oftentimes waiting periods that are in place or even benefits that are less rich than what is in a group setting. The beautiful thing is your employees can enroll in a voluntary benefit, have the premiums payroll deducted, and you're going to offer them a benefits package, not a policy.
As a business owner or HR director, you're already managing finances and responding to customers. You don't want your employees or you to waste time dealing with insurance companies and endless hold times.
You and your employees don't need to call an insurance company. You call our firm. Maybe your employee lost his insurance card, or maybe the physician needs to verify coverage, or maybe he needs help with a claim. You have a dedicated account manager at our firm that can help you with this.
We've been using Lewis & Palmer benefits since last summer, and I'm thrilled that we made the change to them. They're a one-stop shop for our insurance benefits and 401k. We have a single point of contact there that handles all of our customer service. With Lewis & Palmer, we couldn't be happier.
Everything that Lewis & Palmer does is well thought out and designed to minimize the time and effort you put into solving problems. They will make sure you get the best benefit for every dollar you spend.
So why do businesses offer group benefits? Sometimes business owners offer benefits because they want to retain and attract great talent. Sometimes they offer benefits because they want to provide a benefit for themselves or for their family. Maybe they're looking to minimize their taxes. Group benefits do all of that for you. As long as you know up front the why, you can then measure whether or not these plans actually work. My firm exists to do one thing: providing a plan for your team.
At Lewis & Palmer, they measure great service one person at a time.
Technology is amazing, and there are a million ways you can contact us electronically, but frankly, my favorite way is for you to call us. We're going to find out a way to say yes. It's what we do.
To find out more about Lewis & Palmer benefits, visit lpbenefits.com, and of course, you can visit our website, thebalancingact.com.
We all know how important staying healthy is. Check out our next story.
You may not think about your digestive system when you think about your overall well-being, but that's where good health and proper nutrition begins. The human digestive system has over 500 types of bacteria, most of which are good and keep you healthy. A healthy person generally has more good than bad bacteria, but any change in the body's bacteria balance can cause digestive issues. So today, we're learning more about gut health and how we can help maintain its regularity. Joining us virtually is Rudy Lara, branch manager of Yakult USA. Hi, Rudy.
Good morning. Thank you for having me.
Oh, no, thanks for being here. All right, so going with your gut is more than just an expression, let's be honest. It provides, I believe, the foundation of good health, and that's what we hear from doctors too, correct?
That's right. We believe that maintaining good overall health begins in the gut. The gut is commonly referred to as our body's second brain, but we must treat it as such. The goal is to maintain a well-balanced digestive system. But there are many factors that can disrupt the balance in our intestinal microbiota, such as our overall diet. Eating poorly can prevent us from getting the nutrients we need. There's stress. Our emotions can affect our gut health, but our gut health can also affect our emotions. Other factors are fatigue, aging, bacterial contamination, and medicine, like antibiotics, radiation, and chemotherapy.
Now, why do people tend to confuse yogurt drinks with probiotic drinks?
Well, it could be because probiotic drinks are often found in supermarkets next to yogurt drinks, but the difference is much more than taste and texture. To truly understand their differences, let's begin with going over what a probiotic is. So according to the World Health Organization, probiotics are live microorganisms. When administered in adequate amounts, confer a health benefit to the host. But basically, they are friendly bacteria that can help correct imbalances in our digestive system. Yakult probiotic drinks also differ in their size. They're packaged into these small 2.7-ounce bottles. This makes them easy for everyone to take, kids, adults, and the elderly. With that said, Olga, are you ready to try some Yakult?
You actually read my mind. I'm actually peeling off the top because I wanted to try the taste, which is very important for me. So as I try it, tell me, how often should I have Yakult?
Everyone's body is different and reacts in different ways. We suggest drinking 1 to 2 bottles per day. The reason to consume with regularity is to replenish your gut with live and active probiotic cultures.
This is really good. I actually like this a lot. So for our viewers, Rudy, who would like more information, where can they go?
So Yakult is now available nationwide. You can find out more at yakultusa.com and use their store locator to find Yakult in the grocery store near you, such as Publix and Walmart. And it's produced in our state-of-the-art factory in Fountain Valley, California.
Okay, Rudy, so let's do one cheers before we say goodbye to good gut health.
Cheers.
Salud. Oh, really good. Great stuff. Rudy, thank you so much for all the information. I appreciate it. You take care.
Have a great day. Thanks.
And if you'd like more information on Yakult, just check out our website, thebalancingact.com.
Mental health challenges can strike at any age. But many times society can be blind to the emotional struggles that children and young adults are going through. Fortunately, the good people at Wellnest are committed to providing emotional health and wellness for everyone in their communities.
Hello, my name is Charlene Dimas Pinado, and I'm the president and CEO of Wellnest. Wellnest was established in 1924. It is a legacy organization. We will soon be celebrating 100 years of serving community. We provide comprehensive trauma-informed mental health services to children from the moment they're born to age 25. And our mission is to provide a holistic approach to emotional well-being, offering hope, healing, and opportunity to over 4,000 children annually.
Having access to comprehensive services such as therapy, housing, life skills, education and career guidance, and other types of assistance can be life-altering for a youth in need. Tell us about your Life Learning Center.
The Life Learning Center at Wellnest is a program dedicated to young people ages 16 to 25, and its focus is relationships in the community that's in. Some of those things include helping our young people connect with other young people in the program through a variety of different groups and community interventions that we offer. In addition, we believe firmly in helping our young people connect to other community resources in the neighborhood that we are in, because we believe that we are only with them for a certain amount of time, so the best thing we can do is help them expand that network. We offer therapy, case management, educational and career advancement services, housing, and all of this is housed in a drop-in center where young people can come in, hang out, grab a bite to eat, build community, wash their clothes, and connect with others all the while they're here.
For more information about Wellnest, visit their website at wellnestla.org. And of course, visit our website at thebalancingact.com.
Thanks so much for joining us on this local edition of The Balancing Act. We'll see you next time.